most of the things that I know, I just learn. I feel things. I don't. How can I put it? I don't think about things very much. I feel things rather than think them. I just do things. He picked me out to interview because my name is Vicious. He asked me if I was violent and things like that. I told him exactly the opposite of what he wanted to hear. If I did this and that, all very subtle, designed to a person of low intelligence, obviously, such as myself, I would be totally fooled by this. And he would get it all out of me, and I would say, yes, I'm big, tough and vicious, and I beat up all these people and split people's heads open. And this was what he came along to do, and he was so sure that he was going to get that. So, he lacked the intelligence, like most grown-ups, to do anything of the sort. Grown-ups have just got no intelligence at all. As soon as somebody stops being a kid, they stop being aware, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 99 and still be a kid. And as long as you're a kid, you're aware and you know what's happening. But as soon as you grow up, have you noticed the way the definition of a grown up is somebody who catches on to things when kids discard them. Do you know what I mean? Grown-ups follow kids. Whatever kids do, grown-ups follow like 10 years later when it's become defunct. When it's become a figure of fun for the kids, it's then acceptable to grown-ups. That's why they can never ever win, because being that much older, they're that much further away from everything. They lose touch. Which is why I shall die when I'm around about 24. It's a grown-up attitude that you must do this and you must do that. Like, my attitude to anything is that...
What you thought about work in general?
Shit. It's shit.
Why?
Because it's not what you want to do. I'm incapable of doing something I don't want to do. I just can't do it. I can't force myself to do things. And I don't like it for that reason. Because, like, it's a cheap attempt to make money, do you know what I mean? And I hate that reason. I'm not dependent on him at all. I'd smash his face in quite happily. I depend on him for exactly nothing. Do you know, all I've ever got out of him is, I think it's £15 in all the time that I've known the fucking bastard. And a t-shirt. He gave me a free t-shirt once, years ago. And once he gave me a £5 and I stole a £10 off him a little while ago. And that's all. Loathsome creature.
Well, why? You think he's mean?
I know he's mean. I don't think anything. That they were made as we wanted them, exactly with what we had to say and done exactly how we wanted them, right? And like, we didn't put them out to make money, we put them out because we wanted to do them. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, if we make money for them, who gives a fuck? If we don't, who gives a fuck? I couldn't care less. If it's not what you want to do, it's shit. Do you know what I mean?
What sort of films do you yourself like?
My films are about lies, they're about making things look glamorous, and nothing's glamorous. Everything's a load of bullshit. To make a film that would be good for the box office and people would be interested in and want to come to see and would make a lot of money. And like I said to him, well, like, what about making something that you're genuinely interested in, that really like means something to you? And like, he seemed a little puzzled by that. Like, he might as well have said, what do you mean what you're interested in? It's what the public's interested in. And like, as far as I'm concerned, that's a load of fucking shit. I've got absolutely no interest in pleasing the general public at all. I don't want to, because I think that largely they're scum. They make me physically sick. The general public, they are scum. And I hope you print that, because that is my opinion of like 99% of the shit you find out in the street. You don't know a fucking thing. And like, I don't want to please cunts like them. What I want to do is put something else out that I like, and like, whoever else likes it will find it. Do you know what I mean? And if like nobody else in the whole fucking world likes it, I think you're too shit. It doesn't sell one copy, who gives a fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We do what we do for ourselves, not for some fucking creep out there.
What do you feel about television?
I hate it with a passion, and everything to do with it. It's the worst. It's depressing television. It frightens me. Huey Green, things like that. He makes me ill. He makes me want to vomit. He's so smarmy. The way they fucking kiss ass, you know what I mean? The way they, like, he says, and now the wonderful this, that and the other. And he doesn't mean, in all the time he's been on that programme, he hasn't meant one fucking word that he's ever said. You know what I mean? So why do it? Do you know what I mean? If somebody asked me to get up there and say that these acts were wonderful and stuff like that for £1,000 a week, I'd tell them to go and fucking eat shit. They're just totally dumb. They don't know a fucking thing. They make me sick. They make me physically ill because they're not in touch with what's going on at all. They've got no idea of what is happening. I hate insincerity.
Do you read a lot?
No, I never read. I read comics mostly. I only like very entertaining books. I like horror books.
What sort of horror? Like Edgar Allan Poe kind of thing?
No, that's too corny. I like pen horror books with short stories in them.
Don't you think that books have got anything to offer that other things haven't?
No. I think nothing has anything to offer, especially television and books.
There's a much bigger range of books though than there is of television programmes.
Well, I find that if I want to know something, I know about it anyway. I can't say I like books, but if it's necessary for me to read a book to find out something I want to find out, I will read the book, happily. But as such, I can't generalise like that. I can't generalise over anything. I don't like anything particularly.
So you find them useful, up to a point.
And the next question.